what's going on, guys? It's MaxMax24, and it's Friday, which means it's time for another Weekly Gamer, the weekly show where I tell you all the fun-filled gaming news from the week. But before we get into that, please always remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and all that jazz, all the fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I upload most on Twitter and TikTok, sometimes on Facebook, barely ever Instagram. Follow me and subscribe to me here. And with that, let's get into this week's Weekly Gaming News. So first up, the month is coming to an end. February is almost over, so that means it's time for the free games. That's right, PlayStation and Xbox are back with their free monthly games. What are subscribers gonna get in March? Well, they're games. You know, they're not the best games in the world, but they're games. In March, Xbox Games with Gold subscribers are going to be getting The Flame and the Flood, Street Power Soccer, Sacred 2 Fallen Angel for the 360, and SpongeBob's Truth or Square for the 360. Some interesting titles. Games with Gold has definitely kind of dropped off as the years have gone along because Xbox is more pressuring people to go and get Game Pass. That's where they're putting the good games, not through Games with Gold. But The Flame and the Flood has some good reviews. I mean, Street Power Soccer, it's a soccer game. I don't really know much about Sacred 2 Fallen Angel, and SpongeBob's Truth or Square is a SpongeBob game. I mean, you're going to get what you're going to get from a SpongeBob game. On the other side, PlayStation Plus games for March are Ark Survival Evolved, Team Sonic Racing, Ghost Runner, and Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Ghost of Tsushima Legends being the Ghost of Tsushima online mode, the multiplayer mode, which is actually a lot of fun to play with friends. Now, of course, that game's highlight is the single-player story, but the multiplayer can be a decent time. Ark Survival Evolved, I'm pretty sure has been free before, so I don't get that one. Team Sonic Racing, your classic racing game, and then Ghost Runner it's Ghost Runner. These games, I think, are a little bit better than what Xbox's offerings are, but they're still not. They're not amazing games. But as PlayStation is apparently working on their own Game Pass competitor and their own, subscription service, and they have PlayStation Now and stuff, I'm assuming they're gonna be putting more games on there. So yeah, those are the free games for March from both PlayStation Plus and Xbox. Let me know if you're gonna pick up any of them. Let me know if there's some that absolutely need the attention they deserve, and I don't know if any of these games really are amazing. Besides Ghost of Tsushima Legends, that's a pretty fun online mode. But the other ones, I'm just they're games. All right. Street Fighter 6 got announced. So for the fighting games fans and Street Fighter game fans, Street Fighter 6 is on the way. So that's pretty awesome for you guys. But there is some controversy around it. The logo that they're using, one, it looks really bad. It's an S and F with a 6. Kind of looks like you have like email notifications in the corner. It's like, oh, this is your email app, and oh, you got 6 emails you got to click and check out. It's a bad logo. But what else is controversial about that logo is apparently it may very well be a modified stock image from Adobe. Now, the Adobe stock images let people, use it for commercial purposes, for a fee and stuff. But the creator of the stock image says that they didn't pay him. They didn't pay him. And now they're reaching out to the Street Fighter 6 developers to be like, hey, you wanna buy the stock image, exclusive rights for it, so nobody else can make it. So I can't believe that Street Fighter would go for a stock image. All right, that's just, I expected better of big game companies. Have like I thought they had like art departments dedicated to making their logos and making their art and making their concept art and making everything like that. I didn't think that they often used stock images, cause like if they're using stock images, sign me up. I'll make logos for all your games. All right, I'm excited to do that. I think that I'd make some amazing logos using stock images. So hire me. All right, I'm looking for a job. You can hire me. I don't ask for much, just some money and maybe some free games and just some fun stuff. So if that's how the gaming industry works, if we're just using stock images for our logos, then I'll be there. I can't wait to try this out. The Bethesda Launcher is officially going to be dead, so that's pretty cool for people who want to uninstall launchers. All the Bethesda games are transitioning to Steam, and they're like, oh, you can get your Bethesda games on Steam. So for people who hate the Bethesda Launcher or want less launchers in the world, like most people do, Bethesda one's dead. So that's awesome. Pokemon Presents is having a showcase on February 27th. That is Sunday. Yes, that's Sunday. I just checked the calendar. That's Sunday. So, yep, this Sunday, about 14 minutes. I wonder what it's going to be. I mean, I don't expect big game announcements. There's rumors it might be Detective Pikachu sequel, not the movie, but the game. A sequel to that. They might show off the movie, too. Maybe Chris Pratt is voicing Squirtle. But they're gonna do a present, and I don't see them showing off big games because they literally just released the Diamond and Pearl remakes and Legends Arceus, so I don't see them coming out with another big title unless it's like DLC for those two games, or maybe a hint that something's coming. Maybe they're gonna surprise us and release a new remake. I don't see that happening. I think it's gonna be 14 minutes quick. Just, oh my gosh, here's Pikachu, here's Chris Pratt, here's Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I think that's what's gonna happen. This is a pretty slow week, so there's only one more news story that I have for you. Sunday after the Pokemon Presents, there's gonna be a lot more news, but right now it's not much today. But Skull and Bones is reportedly still in development. Anybody remember Skull and Bones? No, honestly, I forget it exists too half the time. But Skull and Bones was a game that Ubisoft announced a while back, like a while back. It was a pirate game that looked kind of like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So people were excited for it, a pirate game, love pirates, and then something happened. It kind of vanished, like into thin air. Like Ubisoft just kind of pushed it off to the side. Something happened there. I don't know what happened there, but apparently it's still in development. So if you're really, really looking forward to Skull and Bones, Ubisoft, I don't think people care anymore. All right, I bought like a cool little print, a cool little art thing of Skull and Bones when it was first announced at E3. I have it hanging up on my wall, but I couldn't care less about Skull and Bones at this point, unless it's gonna be the next best pirate game. I think the time has passed. I think most of us think it's been canceled. Apparently it hasn't, but I highly doubt it's going to see the light of day. But yeah, that was it for this week in news. Again, not a lot of news this week. It was a pretty slow week. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, as always, remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and all the fun stuff stupid stuff you guys do. Follow me on social media: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I also on Twitter and TikTok. So on Facebook, barely on Instagram. Follow me, so please subscribe to me here. Let me know if there's any news that I missed out on that I forgot to share that I should have shared. Let me know if there's anything that you really liked or disliked about this week. Let me know in the comments below. And I hope to see you in the next video.